the Cold Steel 4 Max Scout. Excellent knife. Even better when you put a Snaggletooth on it. I'll tell you a little bit about this. I had to use a lighter and apply heat to both sides of the thumb stud before this would break free. This is Loctited on, and you're not going to get it off just with a screwdriver. So I had to apply heat to both sides, and then I clamped on this side with a pair of needle nose vice grips, and the other side here has a straight slot, and it took quite a bit of force still to break it free. But without heat, you're not going to get this off, at least not without damaging everything. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. There's no marks on here. Snaggletooth gives you a screw that's long enough to go through, and you use 1/2 of the factory thumb stud. This is a size XL. Now this knife has one more problem. There's way too much tension on this pocket clip. You can't even get this over your pants pocket. So we're going to take this off and we're going to relieve a little bit of the tension. This is a mod that's necessary to most cold steel knives. Also, a little rebending on the pocket clip helps too. These are T6. I like to take the clip off the knife before I try and bend it, because you don't want to put too much pressure on and strip out the threads in the metal liner. To take some pressure off, I clamp this in the vise, and then I'm going to use a pair of Knipex pliers wrench and just give a little bend back on it. Now let's reassemble the knife and see what we have. Now what you're looking for on a cold steel, on their pocket clip, is just a little tiny bit of play. And I'll show you what you mean if I have it right after I assemble it here. I don't know if you can see a gap, but when I tap on the clip, you hear that sound? There's just the tiniest gap right there between the clip and the scale. And that tiny bit of extra clearance makes it so the knife will slide on your pocket with no problem and is ready to deploy. And of course, with the Snaggletooth, you have auto deployment.